Hello everyone, and a special hello to any young vacuum cleaner fans watching. Yes, it's that time of year again for my annual Christmas shout-outs. If you've requested a shout-out on my Facebook page, stay tuned because you might be in this video. But judging by the number of responses I've had this year, again, I'm going to have to do it over several videos. So if you don't hear your name in this video, there'll be another video coming up very shortly. So let's get cracking with the first shout out. This little boy is called Matteo and he's 10 years old and has been an avid fan of my channel for many years. He just loves your videos on the pneumatic family of vacuums, Dyson, Hoover, and especially the vintage vacuums. I often catch him reenacting your videos that test the ability of different vacuums to pick up spilled materials on the ground/carpet with his own vacuum. He absolutely loves these videos and chuckles at your jokes, myself included. Keep up the good work and Merry Christmas. And here is Matteo with a Henry Extra. A Henry Extra with a blue base. I've never seen a Henry Extra with a blue base. And he's got a different turbo head on there. It's possibly that Vesselwerk turbo head that I recommended above the one supplied by Pneumatic. It is a bit better, to be honest. In fact, I don't know if is that his. It looks like Matteo's in a hotel, unless he owns one of those hotel cleaning trolleys. I think that's a hotel. But anyway, Merry Christmas to you, Matteo. I hope you got possibly something to add to your collection this year. Here's a very young vac fan. Merry Christmas, Roger. A newish subscriber here in the last year, but love the humour and attention to detail in your channels. If you have time, a shout out to our baby James would be fantastic. I hope to get his namesake pneumatic cleaner soon. Thank you. Hello, James. Hello. Has Santa been? Has he bought you a James vacuum? Or possibly it's for your daddy, I'm not sure. But anyway, I expect you got a blue James. You can get a yellow James if you look hard enough. But, well, there's a young vacuum fan in the making, so possibly he'll be getting another shout out when he's a little bit older. So Merry Christmas to you, James, and all your family. We all know this little boy's name because it's printed on that fabulous t-shirt featuring the Pneumatic family. This is Harry, aged 4. He's still a huge fan of everything pneumatic and has seen all your videos. He even pretends to be you when he's playing with his Hoovers. Hopefully Santa brings him the vintage cream and brown Henry he asked for to add to his big collection. Well, Harry, I hope Santa has brought you a cream and brown Henry and has managed to get it down your chimney. But don't worry, if you don't have a chimney, Santa has a magic key so he can get into every house, whether you live on the top floor of a flat or you live in a hut in the woods. If you've been a good boy, I'm sure Santa will find you. So fingers crossed that you got that vintage cream and brown Henry. Hello, Antonio. Here's a picture of Antonio with some of his collection. I'm sure he's got a lot more than that now. And I can see some Henry and Hetty books. This is Antonio. He continues to be a big fan of your channel. And since his shout out last year, his collection has definitely grown. He still loves to give demos to family and doing big mess tests. Pneumatic is still his favourite brand. And if we go somewhere with a Henry, we have to stop and look at it. Thank you for everything you do on your channel. Merry Christmas to you, Mark, Daisy and Molly. Well, I'd say Merry Christmas to Daisy, but she's asleep on the sofa and Molly's asleep upstairs. So, Merry Christmas, Daisy and Molly. And what a lovely little collection you've got there, Antonio. Oh, a G-Tech look. Little toy Dyson. Obviously, you're sitting on Hetty. I hope Hetty doesn't mind you sitting on her, but I'm sure she's strong enough to take it. And look at that fabulous... Is that a hoodie you've got on there? Absolutely brilliant. Well, hopefully, Antonio, you got some further vacuums or pneumatic goodies to add to your collection for Christmas. This is Blake, aged 11, from Cumbria, a lovely part of the world. He's loved watching your YouTube videos for years. He especially likes the Christmas unboxing videos and loves seeing the dogs. Well, I'm afraid there's no Christmas Day unboxing video this year, Blake, but you could always watch some of my older ones from previous years, and some of the Advent videos. I haven't had time to do those for a while, but who knows, maybe I'll have time next year to do the Advent videos, but it's a lot of work and I'm afraid I haven't had time to do them this year on this channel, iBasic, or my other channel, Roger's Bits and Doings. But hopefully you've enjoyed a few of the Christmassy videos I've put up this year. So Merry Christmas to you, Blake and family. Hello Isaac. Here's a couple of photos of Isaac. Isaac has 15 Hoovers, real and toy. All he wants is a Vorwerk toy Hoover for Christmas. He has been into Hoovers for the past 2 years and he has been doing big mess tests with his new Sebo K1. He enjoys taking them apart and cleaning them all. And here's a picture of Isaac. There he is with his Sebo K1, matching his lovely Christmas jumper there. And that must be his 4th birthday when he's got a fabulous Henry themed cake. So happy Christmas to you, Isaac. Please give a shout out to Parker, who loves all vacuums, floor washers and carpet cleaners. He watches your channel every day. Here he is having a Hoover picnic with all his toy vacuums, but he has 2 real ones of his own and a Blue James and a Jack, plus Mum's Hetty, and was lucky enough to go to the Henry factory this summer where they gifted him a Henry Turbo. Have a great Christmas, Roger and family. Thanks so much for all your hard work. Well, that is a very impressive display there, Parker, and I'm sure you're enjoying that lovely picnic. This is Ryan, who turns 11 tomorrow. Well, Ryan will be 11 now by the time he sees this video. One of his favourite videos of yours is a blooper one with Henry and the Nutcracker from a few years ago. He thinks it's hilarious. In fact, he loves it so much he took his own mini Henry and Nutcracker down the pub a couple of weeks ago. Come on, Henry, let's go down the pub. Yes, I remember that. That was a few years ago.
Right, start again. I will. And stop looking at me, Henry. Oh, he's putting me off. I can't do it. Oh, no. Now, calm yourself. Oh, look, the finger keeps getting in. Wait, no, that's your thumb. I'll bite it off, you so-and-so. The things I do to try and please the kids. Oh, good. Henry, we're going to pub after all this, I can tell you. Ooh, we'll have to get it right. That Mr. Arbasiak's looking cross. Right. Oh, hang on. Let me get in position like that. Oh, right. Okay. Take 50.
Most of those outtakes you can't see because I say naughty words, so I can't put them up on YouTube, as that would never do. Mr. Arbasiak doesn't say naughty words on this channel. He says naughty words in real life, but not on this channel. So anyway, there he is with a Dyson as well. A Henry screen cleaner, that is, I believe. That looks like... Oh, is it your... No, I think that's a Henry screen cleaner. It's hard to see from the picture. Let me zoom in. Yes, it is. I've got one of those as well. You could hang that on your Christmas tree, actually, one of those, as a little ornament. So anyway, happy birthday for whenever. About last week, I expect it was now, Ryan. Hope you got something nice for your birthday. And... obviously, hope you had something nice for Christmas as well. Hello to 4-year-old Ismail, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, who watches and adores all your content. It's been his favourite thing since he was 2. Lots of love for your channel and all the things Hoover related. The Xmas unboxing one is up there in our top faves. Well, I've done a few of those, but yes, no Xmas unboxings this year, I'm afraid. You'll just have to imagine me on Christmas Day unboxing lots and lots of vacuums, but I won't be. Will I, Henry? No, Henry says I won't be. Henry says I've got too many, so there'll still be lots of new vacuums to show you in the new year. I don't have to have any more delivered at the moment. In fact, I need to sell some because my house is bursting at the seams with all these things. But don't worry, I'll never get rid of my vacuums with the face. Don't worry, Henry Cordless. You'll always have a place in my home and my heart. Yes. Hey, he likes to tickle under the nose, doesn't he? He does. Anyway, I see, well, Ismail is another Henry fan with that blue Henry there, and I wonder where he got those Henry stickers. They look fantastic. And he's giving a good big thumbs up. So, please thumb up this video after you've watched it. So there we go. Happy Christmas to you. Hello, Stanley. Stanley is 7 years old and lives in Suffolk. He has been a huge vacuum appliance and Ibasic fan since he was 15 months old, and we still watch now. He has quite a collection of vacuums and appliances. Here he is with a Roberts radio and Dyson hairdryer. He would absolutely love to hear a shout out to him, and it would make his life complete. Well, Stanley, I hope a shout out from a fat bald old man has made your life complete, but you're still very young. You've got a lot of life to live, so if it's made your day, that's great. If it's made you happy today, but I think you've got lots of experiences in your life, and I expect a lot more vacuums and appliances to collect and enjoy. But that looks like a proper vintage Roberts radio, isn't it? I don't think that's one of those reproduction ones you can buy now. That looks like a vintage one. I could be wrong, of course, because Roberts is a very old name in radios. And I wish I had the use of a Dyson hairdryer, but sadly I haven't got any hair, so there's no point in me trying out any of the Dyson hair appliances. It would just be a bit of a waste of money, so never mind. Happy Christmas to you, Stanley. Please give a shout out to Edward, aged 12. He has followed you since he was 2 when he first fell in love with Henry's. His mission in life is to save any discarded vacuums he finds and bring them home to add to his collection. Well, that's very good, Edward. I hope you do save a lot of vacuums, because some people just throw them out with no regard. They just leave them homeless. And a vacuum is for life, not just for Christmas. So we need to cherish our vacuums, look after them, keep them well polished. And if we see a vacuum on the street or in a skip, I'm sure if we take it home, give it some love, clean it up, unblock its filters, we've brought new life to the vacuum. So I'm sure you'll enjoy doing that. My next shout out is for Arthur, who's only 3 years old. Hello, Arthur. We first discovered your channel about 18 months ago when Arthur would wake up at 4 AM sometimes and there was nothing on telly for kids. Ibasic kept him happy for hours. Merry Christmas, Roger, and thanks for all the videos. Well, thank you for watching, and I'm glad that my videos keep Arthur occupied when CBeebies or Channel 5 Milkshake isn't on. My videos are far better anyway, aren't they? So, so anyway, this is 4-year-old Benjamin. Hello, Benjamin. Benjamin is absolutely obsessed with pneumatics and Dysons. We have a pretty good collection going, and he often pretends to be you, Roger, and pretends to do his own unboxing videos and demonstrations. He will be absolutely chuffed to receive a shout out from you. He is a huge fan of yours, and so are his mammy and daddy, to be honest. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for being fans. I do my best, but I've always said it's not me that people watch my videos for, it's the vacuum cleaners. The vacuum cleaners are the star, and the second star on my channel, of course, is my lovely dog Daisy. Molly never appears, but anyway, sometimes she does make an appearance, but vacuums are the star, followed by Daisy. I'm a number 3 in that lineup, but anyway, I'm glad you enjoy watching them. And I can see here Benjamin is enjoying playing with his toy Henry. So happy Christmas to you all. Here's another young vacuum cleaner fan. Hello, Caleb. Caleb is aged 3. His love for Henry and friends remains strong. He celebrated his birthday this year with a Henry Hoover cake. He watches your videos so often he can tell me what you're going to say next. Thank you so much for doing the shout outs. It is so special for all the kids. Well, I'm glad to do them. I'm sorry it's only once a year, but I do know that a lot of the younger vacuum fans do get a bit of a thrill from seeing their picture on YouTube and hearing me saying their name. So happy Christmas to you, Caleb. I hope you got something to add to your vacuum collection. This is Oscar, who's 10 years old. Oscar has followed you since he was 2. You did him an amazing special 1-to-1 when he was 5. My beautiful boy, now head boy at his school. He never cared what anyone else thinks and is as kind and caring as anything to everyone. My amazing son. I am so proud of him every day. Thank you, Roger. Well, thank you, Jessica. I'm sure he's an amazing son because that's how you brought him up. And Oscar, congratulations on being a head boy at school. I was never a head boy. I think I was a bit too naughty. I might have been a prefect. I can't remember now. I think I did have a little prefect's badge. But it's a long, long time since I was sat at a desk with a blackboard. Do you still have blackboards at school? I've no idea what happens in schools nowadays because it's a it's a distant memory for me. But I'm sure you're doing very well at school, and hopefully you've got a vacuum cleaner for Christmas, if you still like vacuum cleaners. But you're certainly enjoying that sparkler there. I wonder if that was taken on bonfire night. Anyway, happy Christmas to you, Oscar. This next vacuum fan is called Olly. Olly loves your channel since he was young, and he watches your show all the time from Australia. He even has his own Henry and a Dyson collection, and there he is with a blue Henry there, cleaning that very polished floor. I hope you've got something to keep that floor nice and polished. Hopefully some appliance. You don't want to be getting on your hands and knees to keep the shine up on that floor, do you? So anyway, I hope you're enjoying Christmas over in Australia, Olly. I'm sure it's a lot warmer over there at this time of year than it is in jolly old England. I'm just going to do 2 more shout outs in this video, but don't worry, if you're expecting a shout out and you haven't heard your name, there will be further videos to follow after this one. At least 2 more, judging by the number of requests I've had. There may even be 3. So stay tuned, keep subscribed, and you might see your name shouted out if it's been requested. So the second to last, the penultimate shout out goes to Connor. He's been a fan of yours since he was 5 years old. He is now 9 and has over 40 vacuums. These are just a few from his collection, and I can see a shark there. I can't see what's that. Oh, he's got a Dyson cordless. I don't know what that red one is in the background. It's hard to see. These look like American vacuum cleaners. I've never seen one of those. And that's, it's an electro hygiene. That very retro looking blue and silver machine there. So a nice collection there, part of his collection. Some more modern cleaners and a couple of very old vintage machines. Hello Grayson. This is Grayson. He's just turned 4 but has spent most of his life with a huge passion for Hoovers. Henry is his favourite, but we have every other model of toy Hoover available in the UK. He spends most of his time playing with them, watching iBasic videos, and gets incredibly excited spotting them at people's houses / public places. This was his Halloween costume this year. That's absolutely fabulous, Grayson. I'm sure when you knocked on people's doors on Halloween, they were quite surprised to see Henry asking for some treats. That's a fantastic costume, and I can see you've got Henry's bowler hat on as well. That's excellent. So happy Christmas to you, Grayson. Well, folks, that just about wraps up the first of a series of shout-out videos. I'm just going to take a little break, change my jumper, and I'll be back very shortly with part 2 of my Christmas 2023 shout-outs. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.